everyone. Welcome into Drums by Liz. Today we're studying a little bit of a syncopated idea based around 8th notes and 16th and 32nd notes, okay? We're starting off with a kind of a slower paced but a busy beat, okay? So we're going 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and that would be without any embellishments on the left hand snare drum there, okay? That's a little bit of a watered down groove there for us, okay? So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a. Let's add that last press roll on the end of 4 first, okay? So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and 4 E and 4 E. So kind of get used to it. Students sometimes struggle with that, and we just isolate it, right? Just kind of work on it. Maybe try to play it both ways, maybe or right? So if we were playing like an open groove, right? In other words, just look for opportunities to shift it, do it the reciprocal, right? Because we study a lot with the non-dominant side, but also don't let the dominant side just sit there too. Make sure you can play everything reciprocally, inverted type thing. Okay. All right. So now then I added on 2 E and we're gonna go like 2 E and So you just have to kind of be delicate with your left hand notes there. A lot of it's kind of ghosted, okay? So 1 E and a 2 E and 2 E and So 1 E and a 2 E and And I'm just playing those first two beats, okay? Now let's put everything together now. So 1 E and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 E and. Shift it around. Can we go into different areas? I've done different videos on that with a lot of like all kinds of cool stuff like that, right? And then start to double some of the notes, and you've got some nice melodic little ideas, going around the toms in that direction. Okay, back to what we're doing here though then. I was doing sometimes 2-bar phrases or sometimes 4-bar phrases. Okay, let's take a 2-bar phrase, okay, so we can get to what we want to play as the fill-in. So, and let's play it on the ride. So, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E fill-in. So right off of 2E and we're going to go 3E and 3E and 4E and 4E and Now what the heck is that? Right? That's a very syncopated little idea. It's just a 3 pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, and I know we're not going to be thinking of it like that, but just to get the mechanics of it, you can think of it like that. Now to count it proper, 3E and 3E and so let's just get that much. 3E and 3E and notice that it's right, left, bass, left, right, bass, right, left. We've got 8 notes there, okay, for beat 3 that's doubled up into the 32nd notes. 3E and 3E and okay, so we can practice that. 3E and 3E and all right, I've got the feel of that. Remember, we can start to orchestrate that differently and move it down around the toms eventually too. When we get to beat 4, we start on the bass note. 4E and 4E and okay, so there's our 8 notes there. 3 basses, 5 hand notes. The first part was 6 hand notes, 2 bass parts, okay? So it switches when you get to beat 4. 4E and 4E and but you don't really have to worry about, 6 and 2, 5 and 3, okay? Just try to think every third note throughout those 16 notes you have to play on your bass drum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, but we're never going to count like that. We wouldn't be able to keep up with it, okay? So we've got this other system of vowels, that we can say quickly. 3E and 3E and 4E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and Now I just took that out of context and played that with just a straight 8th note beat and dialed it back to 16th notes, okay? Just for ease of learning. And of course, we've got to double it up in our whole concept that we're playing today. So 1E and 2E and 3E and 3E and 4E and 4E So I did a little variety of ways to play that. Just start to orchestrate it down and run your drum set then, right? You can maybe start on the hi-hat for the first 2 notes and then start to move, depending on how many drums you have to work with too. So 3E and 3E and 4E and 4E. Right? So we could do some stuff like that. Or just start off right away into the drums. So those would be all good too. So again, a lot of learning in this one lesson here today, okay? Try to break it down, try to excerpt things, cherry pick what you like and be like, oh, you know what, that idea would work with another idea I'm working on, right? So, all of this kind of, again, comes full circle for us many times. And it's rhythm, it's mathematics, and we just keep multiplying and creating all the time, okay? Sometimes it's hard to shut the creativity off. All right, so now there's another little one that I was doing in here. I was going 3E and 3E and 4E and, so. Yeah, and so we're gonna get that extra basses in there, okay? So let me play the groove with it now, just the second measure with the fill-in. So 1E and sometimes if you want to highlight the roll, you can pull that hi-hat note off. So you could go like 4, right? Maybe you could throw a throw in there or a twirl or something like that, okay? If you want to keep it in, it's just 4, and we're back back into that first part, okay? Let's decipher the end. 3 and 3 and so that's not too hard, right? So remember, these are your eighth notes, but we're doubling it up into 3 and 3 and a 4 E and 3 and 3 and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 3 and a 4 E. Okay, so hopefully that's all good, and you feel pretty confident and comfortable doing that sort of stuff. To me, that's really, really beautiful sounding, nice, cool things, okay? And I just threw it in as like a little half measure idea. But again, dial it back, use it as a 16th note idea, come off of other things into that, start with that and go off into other things, okay? It's just endless what we can do. All right, everybody, hey, have a great week ahead, okay? Hopefully you're enjoying a nice summertime. Okay, a little downtime, maybe taking some vacations, having some time with family and friends, and it's all wonderful. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for the subs, the likes, the shares. All is greatly appreciated. Happy drumming, everybody. Take care.